Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Crafting with Jay Wu. It today is Sunday, February the 6th of 2022. This is my first recorded video that I am doing on a brand new platform, so please bear with me. We're gonna pray that we don't have any issues, but you know how this goes with technology. Coming at you today, live and direct from South Georgia, natural beauty in all. You see the glow. But I am here by special request by a customer who just basically wanted to see the sublimation sign in action. I have put one together. Let me grab that for you. But this is basically what we will be subbing on today. Give me just a moment. This is the sign that I previously created. It was just a tester. Nothing fancy, nothing, excuse me, nothing crazy, but nothing really fancy either. But this is the sign here. And on this sign, it basically shows my QRF codes for both my LinkedIn tree, which basically has everything that I want my customers to see as far as following me, making purchases on my website, seeing what's popular in my Facebook groups. That kind of has everything all in one. And then on the back side, I have my scan to pay things, which I use a lot. Cash App, I don't use as much because it's Cash App, but PayPal, I do use a lot. But these things here will be perfect for your pop-up shops, or if you just want to take pictures with your brand, you can just make a generic sign, which I will be doing today, is just making a generic sign just to post up with my pictures, just so I don't have to keep putting a business card there or something. It'll be an actual nice professional sign. I'm going to bring up my other camera. Get this straightened out. Okay, and this the sign here if you want to see a different view. It just shows the Let's Connect part here. Let me take some of this shine out. So basically it shows Let's Connect here. I'm trying to get a good view for you. Shows Let's Connect, has a thing, has my website, shows that I have a website, Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, and then I also accept email. And then I stayed on the other side, it just says scan to pay. It does have my code there for Cash App, as you can see. So if you want to probably scan your thing, you can probably scan it, but not sure if that light will theme it. Then I also have one for PayPal. And then also at the bottom, if I can get a good glimpse of everything, you see, I also let you know what methods of payments are accepted. I have cash, Visa, Discover, PayPal, MasterCard, and Amex. And I also let you know what other options I do accept online. On the bottom platform of this sign, it just says, don't forget to like and follow, and it has my logo on both sides. This is my sign. This is the sign upside down, kind of sturdy. But if you don't plan on taking it apart, you can apply a piece of wood glue or either hot glue there, just kind of keep it together, but it does just pull apart. But I will kind of show you guys how I have created my own. For this particular project, all you will need will be the sublimation blank, which is the hexagon social media sign that I have on my website at www.blanksbywoo.com. Also, you can here's my website, www.blanksbywoo.com. This can be purchased there. And the only other thing that you will need will just be sublimation paper. Today, I will be using my Craft and Bessie's paper because this is the only size that I have in this particular paper. I don't have a preference on which one I do use. Craft and Bessie's, Blanks Galore, they're both great products, great women, great women just in the crafting industry trying to get everybody to get on one accord. So I don't promote for one or the other. I like both, It just depends on how my pockets look and things of that nature. When I purchased my Craft and Bessie's paper, they recently had a sale, so I did jump on it. I got a 3-pack for like $50, so you cannot beat that. And it was a 13 by 19, 8.5 by 11, and also the 11 by 14. So those worked out perfect for me. Like I said, I paid $50 for them. It was some particular sale they were selling. They already had the 3-packs on sale. Then they were also offering 50% off of that, so I jumped on it. Blake's Galore does offer sales as well, so definitely check those ladies out if you're just looking for sublimation paper. Now I am going to switch over to my screen itself in just a few moments. The only other thing that I would recommend as well, not all blanks are made alike. If you are in the sublimation industry, you are already aware that all blanks are not made the same. So please get in a rule of thumb of measuring your items. So you take the widest area and you measure from tip to tip. So I have about 6.25 on that from side to side, and from top to bottom is about a little over 5.25 as well. So definitely keep this in mind. When I first started doing my blank sublimations, when I try to create my own templates, I will create the template and then print it out on printer paper so that I'm not wasting my sublimation paper. I will actually set it down there and see how it lines up. If it does not align, I do my adjustments from there. If not, everything is good to go and we do finish out the process. But as stated, only things you will need would just be your sublimation blanks and sublimation paper. Rule of thumb, always remember to tape measure your blanks. All right. So now we are actually going to get into the designing of your template. If you choose to purchase your template from me at blanksbywoo.com, your item will come with a free template, and I will show you how that template will come. This here is going to be your template. Let me save this so I'm not messing up my own stuff. Get money. Template. I am making some adjustments to the template, so just bear with me. I did say the only two things that you will need would just be your sublimation blanks and your paper. But one important thing I did forget is your designing software. Personally, I use Affinity Products, Photo, or Designer. Photo has become my number one thing. They were on sale for like $25, usually $50 at normal cost. So it's not that expensive as it would be as for Photoshop. But a lot of people do use Photoshop. Some use Silhouette, some use Qrf. I have both a Qrf and a Silhouette machine. I don't like Qrf for designing just because I feel like I'm limited to a lot of things that I can do. So I do not design in Qrf, but I do a lot of my vinyl cutting and things of that nature. I love Silhouette because it allows me to print and cut up to any size. So I can take some of my sublimation designs and cut them out that way as well, or something bigger than a 6x9 in Cricut, I can take it 12x12 in Silhouette. I love Affinity Design, Infinity Photo, just because of the different techniques you can use as a designer. So I have designed a few things here, and I'll just kind of show you what I have been working on, but this is not what we are discussing in class today. So let me share my screen. All right. So this is my screen, I'm actually going to share it a different way because I need you guys to see some other things as well, not just by a particular window, but I want you to see the entire screen. Cool. Well, again, this is my Affinity photo. Like I said, Affinity photo is endless. It is a mini Photoshop to me. Tools are crazy. So I'm still learning about it, taking some extra classes, just trying to learn different things, Googling, YouTube, you know how we do as crafters, just trying to learn more about the program that I can. But this is my Affinity photo. As you can see, I have been working on a few things. I've been working on a candy bar wrapper for my son, getting ready for Valentine's Day. I'm still working on that. This is going to be a ring pop design. Rice Krispie treats are done, and I have my Capri Sun, which I'm going to do for him today. I have been working on another box for my niece, so hopefully I'll get that done by Monday because the kids are going to be out of school, so I want to have these done. And I also need to work on some Valentine's Day cards for his class. And then last but not least, my little cousin wants a Pop-It shirt, so I am working on that. And just to show you how that looks, it is still in the works, but this is what I'm throwing together in Affinity. And like I said, everything is made from scratch except this right here. I put the colors in the words. I made it pop out like that. I put the paint in the background, the paint splatter. So like I said, Affinity is endless. I have a number of different brushes here, so I can go anywhere with Affinity, and I love it. But what we're here to talk about today will be your Get Money kits, social media kits, however you want to see it. As stated, when you purchase your template, your item from me, it will come with a free template, and this is how your template will come. It will come in a ESP file or either some type of file that you can edit. Because with the JPEG, if I were to give this to you, you will only get the basis and you cannot change anything but your codes. So if you want a JPEG, I'll be happy to do a JPEG for you. But otherwise, I will have it as an EPS so that you can edit your files and take away any fonts that you don't like that I already have. And play around with it and change your colors as well. But like I said, this is how the template will come. Everything is kind of labeled on the side here. You have your top, your front, which is this. You have your back side, which is your link tree. And then you have your bottom, which is just this bottom piece here. And like I said, everything will kind of be pre-measured out for you already on your template. Also, what I have done is added this little cool feature to show you what the print area is. The print area is the actual size of the shape itself. So if you were to put this in there and line it up, this is your actual print size. If you can see where it is shaded, I have Let's Connect all that information that I want to show and to be printed onto the sign is in that colored area. And if you just want to do the front side, you do the same thing, take it over here, line it up, and you're good to go. So that's just a guide to kind of help you through that as far as where you need to put your words and what margins you need to stay within. But let's just kind of go through everything, look at the back first, since it's a simple design. If you click on the back social media and you expand this, it will have everything there for you as well, and it will be labeled. One thing I did learn about Affinity Designer and Photo, it is very good to start to remember to layer all of your elements and items, because when you go back to as far as editing or to make any changes, you know exactly what you're doing if you have your descriptions there. If I didn't have anything there, it would basically be like image 1, image 2, image 3, and I just basically will have a hard time trying to determine what's what. So that's why I have everything labeled. So if you look at the back side, you click here, you have all your social media icons. I have them all laid out for you. If you look at them, the color here is gold. But if you look at my actual sign, the color is white. So I did change those. You can take away, add to what you like. If you are using Affinity Designer or any type of Affinity products, all you need to do to change the color is to click on the social media icon, go to Effects, go to color overlay, and you can change them to basically anything that you want. And as you can see here, they are changing as I go about my color wheel. So like I said, Affinity is endless. Next thing, so that's basically that's your social media icons. Like I said, you can take away what you don't want, leave what you want. If you want to temporarily take it away just so that you have it maybe next time for yourself or for a customer, you just hit the check mark to take whatever you want away and then realign your icons. Next, on the back, you have your Qrf code for what I have is my link tree. My link tree, I just set this up. It is a free program, and I'll show you about Linktree here as well. And I'll also give you that website. But if you go to if you use Linktree, it is a great way for you to be able to show your customers almost everything that you offer all on one link. And I will show you my Linktree. So let's go there. And I'll put the and there is your link for Linktree. So definitely check it out. And there's HTTPS link linktr.ee.com. Here is my link tree, and as that's what I stated, it does kind of keep track of your analytics for your data for yourself as well. I'm not going to go into my things. Like I said, this is fairly new, but I am getting a few clicks. This is my particular link tree, Blanks by Woo. Being that they do have free and they have paid subscriptions, I am currently on the free one, so that's why my color schemes are not really matching up with what I have going on. But I am still working on getting everything together. But basically, just put that you have a Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and you take emails. I put my links for my website, put my popular items here, which are my tumblers, my dominoes. I have a link to my free crafting channel, and then I also have a link to my free YouTube channel as well. So that's going to all be here for you. But this is my particular link tree. So what you want to do now, in order to be able to add your code to your link tree, in order to find that code, once you have everything set up and you're ready to go and you're ready to download that Qrf code, all you need to do is go to share. Once you go to share, you're just going to click my Linktree QR code. That's going to pull up a code for you. What you can do, depending on how you would like to do these items, you can choose to do a PNG, which you cannot edit, but it will come in a very high quality thing. It will come as a generic black and white, or you can do SVG where you can edit out the coloring of that. I don't want to edit out the color. I just basically want my code. So I am going to just download my code, and then I'm going to show you guys how you can plug that in to your section. When it comes to Affinity, you can drag and drop your images. You can click open to a brand new file and copy and paste that way. Or you can simply just go to place, find your design, which mine is just going to be on downloads. This is my Linktree Qrf code, and you're going to put it here. They allow you to line everything up, place it, boom. And like I said, this is why I love Affinity, because you see how simple and quick and easy that was. I basically just hit place and I placed it into where I need it to be, and I can easily move this. So once you get that in there and you have it aligned like you want, this little section here that says QR code goes here. This is just a placeholder for you to know what needs to go in that particular section. This is not required. You are free to design this as you would like. This is something that I have designed for myself, for me to get through and for my clients to be able to find me without the hassle of me having to talk to everyone. I'm not going to say a hassle, but not me having to talk to everyone or possibly missing some people. They'll be able to scan this without even having to see me if I'm with another client They can just scan this and like, okay, I'll come see her next time or something of that nature. You never know what someone is going through. So that's basically the QRX section. And then you have your Let's Connect, your title that you can also edit as well. And you basically do that however you please. That goes here, and I can just double click this and say, follow us, and resize it. Boom. And this is not how I will do it, but you get it. Like I said, everything will be editable if you purchase the blank. So that's basically all of the back. You have your polygon section there where you can basically change your colors. I don't want to change anything, but I'll just kind of show you how that goes. You can change it to whatever you like. So that's basically your back side. Front side is particularly similar to this to the back as well, but it does have a few more codes that you will have to put in. And just like the back side, everything is labeled. You have your front side, you hit your down arrow to expand. You have your payment method words, which are these here below your payment method images. Then you have the title, which is just the scan to pay title. Then you have your payment rectangle, which your words and your images are in. You have your QR codes, which are then scanned off by Cash App and then PayPal. And then you have your pay later options in another section. So let's go section by section. First thing, scan to pay. That's going to be similar to your Let's Connect on the back, where you can edit the words out. So basically just double click and you type whatever you want there. Plain, simple, and to the point. Sorry, y'all, my mouse has been acting up. I gotta get a new one. Payment method words, as I explained, these are just your words where you can see here where I have cash, discover, blah, blah, blah. Those are what I mean by payment method words. If you want to change the font of those, you can just select that, whatever one that you want. As you see, I'm typing in there, didn't mean to. You can basically select each one that you want, and you can change that to whatever font you find is more feasible for you. But this is what I thought worked best for me. But you can also change the colors of your words just like you do with anything else if you're using Affinity Designer. Next thing will be your rectangle. Rectangle, just like everything else, is customizable. You can do what you want. You can change the rectangle itself to any color. You can change your font to anything. You can even change the color of your words. Your choice, your decision, not mine. But that'll all be available for you there. The biggest thing here that I will say will be your QR codes. The ones that I use mainly will be Cash App and PayPal, just because I like to keep those records when I have to do my tax accounting and all that stuff at the end of the month and at the end of the year. So those do come in handy. I have seen others use Apple Pay. I have seen some use Google Pay, Venmo. So it's just depending on what you have available for your customers to provide you with their payments. But like I said, I only have Cash App and PayPal, and I will show you how to bring in those QR codes. So for the first one, we have Cash App. If you do not know, you can review your Cash App online. Just go to cash.app, and that's basically to bring up the Cash App thing for you. Log into your account. This is my Cash App account. I do not use this much. This is basically for my local customers only if we have a good working connection. I don't allow everyone to use this because it's not the best method as far as reporting. But it still keeps track of everything that you need if they put the descriptions and everything in. So, like I said, Cash App is good to use if you have local clientele that you are honest with, that that you can trust. But I wouldn't make it a permanent thing. All you need to do in your Cash App when you're ready to download your QR code is go to your settings. Once you go to settings, you're gonna go to your Cash App tag. Here's your Cash App tag here. It's going to show mine is Blinks by Woo. But if you click here, allow others to pay me at, it's going to show you a link. Click that link and it's going to bring up your QR code. This is what you're going to need for people to, pay you. So basically going to click here, click save image. I just call it Blinks by Woo, leave it as my Cash App tag, put it in there. And while I am on here, I'm going to go ahead and also do my PayPal because it makes no sense for me to go back and forth, and I can have both of them there to work with them once I get back to my designing software. So now we're going to go to PayPal as well, and I have been logged out, so please bear with me. I'm sorry, y'all. I have all kinds of security measures set up on my stuff, so it takes a little bit. I got to go through my phone, go through this, go through that. But while you're looking at this, believe me, baby, it ain't going to get you into nothing because everything goes through me. But if you have a website, definitely get all kind of security measures and things set up because there's so many people trying to scam nowadays that it's not even funny anymore at all. But this is my Blanks by Woo Cash App. I clear it out weekly, so there's nothing here. But basically, what we are here to do is to get our QR code again. So PayPal has made it extremely easy for you to find that code. All you need to go to your quick links and hit QR codes. Once you're there, click download and you're done. That's it. So now you're just ready to go back to the main page. And if you don't recall from earlier, I stated to you, you have 3 different ways in which you can bring in an image to you in Affinity products. You can either go to open, and if I choose to do open, it's just going to open this file into a different window in Affinity and allow me to copy it over. So I can click that and hit copy and go, boom. Here it is. Let me size that down and get it to what I want. That's one way. The second way is the drag and drop method. And what I mean by drag and drop is basically you go find your file in your file management, find it, pull it over, boom, drag and drop. That's the second method. Your third method will be the place method. If you go to place here, you'll be able to do that. So you just go to place. I want to place my Cash App tag. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to go here at the corner and I'm just going to make it big enough so that it fits. And if you feel like it's not where you need it to be, guess what you can do? Stretch it out. And boom, guess what's in there? My Cash App. So now let's do the same thing for PayPal. We're going to do a place. Go to downloads. Went to the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Go to place. Go to downloads. All files. And we're going to go to my PayPal. Boom. And there is my PayPal QR code as well. Plain and simple. One thing, if you don't notice, PayPal has a white border on the outside of it versus Cash App. So if you want them to kind of be uniform, all you need to do is crop out that white area on the outside and you can expand it out to be about the same size as your Cash App. But basically, you just get it, scan it, and boom, it's done. So while you're even doing it, what I will recommend as well, be sure to test your codes before you put them on your blanks. Because you will hate to print out your stuff, place it on your blank, press it, and then your codes not even work. So basically, just wasted money. So, as I stated before, I am no shame at printing anything out on copy paper just to make sure it works. So print it out on copy paper first. You can get your sizing together, and you can scan it with your phone. I've even held it back about 5 feet or so, not 5 feet. I'm sorry, a few inches back just to see how good it was scanned. So if I have people standing up at my table, more than one people can scan at once. So pay me to find me in whatever they like to do, their choice. So that's that. One of both QR codes for Cash App and PayPal. And just like we did with the other, you do have that option to change your word coloring. So let's get to that. I'm just going to take those back out. This is out of track. And you basically go find your front sign. So, okay, there's the front. What section am I looking for? Okay, I need to change my QR codes. Boom. Cash App. QR code, change the color of my words to red. That's all it takes, guys. But that is basically the gist of everything. I have everything laid out for you. Me being that I do have a website, I offer a number of different ways that you can shop with me and pay with me, because I understand sometimes you just don't have the money up front. You may be waiting for a customer to pay you. You may have only taken a deposit and you don't have all the money. That's fine. I offer plenty of buy now, pay later options through ShopPay, Sezzle, Affirm, and PayPal. I'm still working on getting my Affirm. I've been approved for Affirm, but for some reason I cannot get it on my website. So I'm still working on getting that finalized. But everything else is up and available for purchase. For use for your purchase. If you do not offer buy now, pay later options, that is totally fine. If you don't do it, take it off and you can add whatever you want there. You can even put your icon there. Let's add one of my icons. I can even put my logo there. Like, I can do whatever I want. This is my sign. So you don't have to stick with what I have. This is just a generic guide to get you through the basics so that it's not going to be a lot of work for you when you are ready to design. But everything will come with you for the buy now, pay later options. You'll have all your icons for ShopPay, Sezzle, Affirm, and all that. You can change your fonts and things of that nature. But guys, this is it. This is it. I got everything laid out for you. Everything will be in the template. If you don't want to buy the blank, that's totally fine. The template will also be available for purchase separately. The PNG file will be about $5, and then the EPS file will be about 10, because everything will be laid out for you even more. So if you're looking to get into this and you may just want the template, I also have that available to you at blanksbywool.com. If you want to buy the blank, the template will come for free for you. So you're basically, you can get a deal on it. Basically, it'll be buy a blank, get a template free. Because the blank itself, I want to say, is like $7 to $8 versus you paying for the template itself for $5. So definitely get the blank, try it out, and let me know your thoughts on it. Don't forget to tag us here in the Chaotic Crafting crew, and also at blanksbywool.com. Leave your reviews, and also on our Facebook page, we also want to hear your reviews there, just so we can know what we're doing right and what we need to change. But to those of you who have requested this video, I do deeply apologize. I have been going through a hassle of trying to get this video done. I did start it last week as promised. I did 7 takes, 7, because silly me either forgot to hit record, either I was recording but didn't record the screen that I was working on, or I didn't have sound. It was just a number of things. And after like 5 or 6 takes on the 7th one, I didn't get it. I was like, no more. And then on top of that, I also had an order to get out. So I did my order and misspelled some things. So it was just a bad weekend last week. So I do apologize for not having this video up sooner, but we will definitely get back at it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. Otherwise, you have a good day. Bye. Oh, this is the shirt here. I'm sorry. The one that I messed up, by the way. Her name is Teresa with 2 S's. And your girl put 1 S, so basically it was a wasted shirt. But I like the design. So if you do like that design as well, I also do have this memorial template on my website, blanksbywool.com, for you to purchase as well. Or if you want me to do it for you, I can do the creation. your choice. But guys, thanks for checking me out. Have a great